Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt a little jolt, not just at a new wrinkle or a gray hair, but a deeper feeling that maybe, just maybe, time is playing tricks on you, speeding up in ways you hadn't quite prepared for? It's easy to dismiss those little aches, that fleeting forgetfulness, or a sudden dip in energy as just getting older. But what if these seemingly small signals are actually whispers from your body, trying to tell you something more urgent? What if they're warning signs that your body might actually be aging faster than it should be, leaving you feeling less vibrant, less capable, long before your time? The good news is, these aren't just inevitable signs of decline. Often, they're clues, nudges really, that your body is giving you, indicating where you can make some powerful, life-changing adjustments. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 specific body warnings that might be telling you you're aging faster than you think. And more importantly, we'll talk about practical, gentle steps you can take to slow down that accelerated pace, to feel more like yourself again, full of the energy and clarity you deserve. Stick with me until the very end, because I've got a surprising insight that could truly shift your perspective on aging and vitality. So, let's dive right into these important messages your body might be sending you. The first sign, and one that so many of us experience, often dismissing it as just a part of getting older, is that persistent, bone-deep fatigue that no amount of rest seems to shake. This isn't just sleepy after a long day. This is waking up tired, feeling drained by midday, struggling to focus, lacking the oomph for activities you used to enjoy. It's a heavy cloak that drapes over your days, making even simple tasks feel monumental. It can feel like your get up and go has simply gotten up and gone, leaving you constantly running on fumes. You might find yourself canceling plans, opting for the couch over a walk, or simply feeling too overwhelmed to start anything new. This isn't just about needing an afternoon nap. It's a systemic lack of vital energy that impacts your mood, your patience, and your overall quality of life. This kind of fatigue isn't just about being tired. It often points to deeper issues like chronic inflammation in the body, which essentially speeds up cellular wear and tear. It could be linked to nutrient deficiencies, especially B vitamins or iron, which are crucial for energy production. Poor mitochondrial function, your cell's tiny powerhouses, can also be a culprit. And when mitochondria aren't working efficiently, your cells age faster. Unmanaged stress, poor sleep quality, or even an underlying sluggish thyroid can all contribute, making your body work harder than it should, exhausting its reserves and accelerating the aging process at a cellular level. Your body is essentially running a marathon without proper fuel or recovery, leading to premature burnout. To address this, prioritize real food, ditch processed sugars and refined carbs, which give you a quick spike followed by a crash. Instead, focus on whole, unprocessed foods like colorful vegetables, lean proteins such as chicken, fish, and beans, and healthy fats like avocado, nuts, and olive oil. These provide sustained energy and essential nutrients. Think of your body as a high-performance car. It needs premium fuel, not cheap alternatives. Hydration is key. Often, what feels like fatigue is simply dehydration. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Keep a water bottle handy and sip regularly. Warm herbal teas can also be wonderful. Gentle movement, even when you feel tired, like a short walk, can actually boost your energy. It improves circulation and oxygen delivery to your cells. Start small, perhaps a 10-minute stroll, and gradually increase. And finally, mindful rest. It's not just about sleep. It's about incorporating true rest into your day. This could be 15 minutes of quiet time, deep breathing exercises, or simply sitting in nature. This helps to lower cortisol, the stress hormone, which can be incredibly draining over time. I remember hearing from a lovely lady named Mary, who used to say her days felt like walking through treacle. She loved gardening, but even putting on her shoes felt like too much effort. After she started focusing on more nutrient-dense meals and simply making sure she drank enough water every day, she couldn't believe the difference. Within weeks, she was back tending her roses, feeling a vibrancy she hadn't experienced in years. It wasn't an overnight miracle, but consistent small steps made a world of difference. Now, closely linked to that feeling of fatigue, and another telltale sign that your body might be moving faster on the aging clock, is that stubborn stiffness and joint pain. We all expect a few creaks and groans as we get older. But this is different. This is waking up feeling stiff all over, like your joints are packed in concrete, or experiencing persistent aches that limit your movement and enjoyment of life. It's the constant nagging pain in your knees, hips, or shoulders that makes getting up from a chair a struggle, reaching for something on a high shelf an ordeal, or simply enjoying a walk with loved ones feel like a chore. You might find yourself avoiding certain movements, and the stiffness seems to get worse the less you move, creating a vicious cycle. This isn't just wear and tear, it's a sign of deeper inflammation affecting the very structures that allow you to move freely. Chronic joint pain and stiffness are often a red flag for widespread inflammation in the body. This inflammation, if left unchecked, degrades cartilage, damages tissues, and speeds up the aging of your joints. It can also indicate an imbalance in your gut microbiome, which surprisingly plays a huge role in systemic inflammation. When your body is constantly battling inflammation, it's using up its resources, leading to faster breakdown of tissues and cellular aging. Think of it like a rusty gate. If you don't address the rust, it will eventually seize up completely. To help your joints, incorporate anti-inflammatory foods. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids like salmon, flax seeds, and walnuts are excellent. Load up on colorful fruits and vegetables, especially berries and leafy greens, which are packed with antioxidants. Turmeric and ginger are wonderful spices with natural anti-inflammatory properties. Consider adding a daily handful of tart cherries or a glass of tart cherry juice. Gentle movement is medicine. While it might seem counterintuitive to move when you're stiff, gentle, consistent movement is crucial. Low-impact exercises like swimming, walking, cycling, or Tai Chi help lubricate joints, strengthen surrounding muscles, and reduce pain. Even simple stretching daily can make a huge difference. The old saying, "Motion is lotion," truly applies here. Also, maintain a healthy weight. Excess weight puts incredible stress on your joints, particularly knees and hips. Even a small reduction in weight can significantly ease joint pain and slow down joint degradation. Lastly, consider collagen-rich foods. Bone broth or collagen supplements can help support joint health and repair. Collagen is the main protein in connective tissues, including cartilage. My friend John, a keen golfer, found himself unable to swing properly because of agonizing knee pain. He thought his golfing days were over. After incorporating more anti-inflammatory foods into his diet and starting a routine of gentle swimming a few times a week, he noticed a significant reduction in pain. It wasn't long before he was back on the green. Perhaps not hitting the ball quite as far as in his youth, but certainly enjoying the game again without grimacing after every shot. His joy, he said, was palpable. Beyond how we feel inside, our bodies often show us signs on the outside. And perhaps one of the most visible indicators that you might be aging faster than you think appears right on your skin. We all develop wrinkles and fine lines as we age. But I'm talking about more than just natural lines of expression. This is skin that looks excessively thin, crepey, or mottled, with an unusual increase in dark spots or areas of uneven pigmentation, or a profound loss of elasticity that makes your skin feel like it's lost its bounce and firmness long before it should. It's the kind of dryness that lotions barely touch, or a dullness that makes your complexion look tired and lifeless. Regardless of how much sleep you get, these changes go beyond sun damage. They can signal deeper, systemic issues impacting your body's ability to repair and renew itself. Your skin is your body's largest organ, and it's a window into your internal health. Premature skin aging often signals oxidative stress, an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants in your body, which damages cells and accelerates aging throughout your system. It can also point to chronic dehydration, collagen depletion, or nutrient deficiencies, particularly in vitamins C and E, which are vital for skin elasticity and repair. A compromised gut barrier can also lead to systemic inflammation that manifests on the skin. When your body isn't getting enough internal support or is under constant assault from stressors, your skin will be one of the first places to show the wear and tear, reflecting a faster biological clock. To improve your skin, focus on a nutrient-dense diet. This means foods rich in antioxidants and healthy fats. Think vibrant berries, leafy greens, colorful bell peppers, tomatoes, avocados, and nuts. These provide the building blocks for healthy skin and protect against cellular damage. Stay hydrated from within, beyond just drinking water. Eating water-rich foods like cucumbers, watermelon, and oranges helps hydrate your skin cells from the inside out. This makes a huge difference to skin plumpness and elasticity. Practice gentle sun protection. While some sun exposure is good for vitamin D, excessive unprotected exposure is a major accelerator of skin aging. Use a broad-spectrum SPF daily, even on cloudy days, and seek shade during peak hours. But don't become a recluse. Enjoy the outdoors responsibly. Boost collagen naturally. Foods rich in vitamin C like citrus and bell peppers are essential for collagen synthesis. Consider bone broth or a high-quality marine collagen supplement, as collagen production naturally declines with age. Lastly, manage stress. Chronic stress releases hormones that can damage collagen and elastin, leading to premature aging. Incorporate stress-reducing practices like meditation, deep breathing, or spending time in nature. I remember chatting with a viewer who felt her hands and décolletage looked much older than her face. Despite using good creams, she felt frustrated and self-conscious. Once she started consciously adding more healthy fats like avocado and olive oil to her meals and focusing on getting enough vitamin C from fruits and vegetables, along with simply ensuring she drank more water, she noticed a remarkable improvement. Her skin felt softer, looked less thin, and had a healthier glow. It was a visible reminder that beauty truly does come from within. These visible signs, like the condition of our skin, are just the tip of the iceberg. What's happening inside our bodies is just as, if not more, important. Let's delve into some other crucial body warnings you shouldn't ignore, starting with something many of us hesitate to talk about but impacts our daily comfort: immensely persistent digestive troubles. This isn't just an occasional upset stomach. We're talking about chronic bloating after meals, persistent heartburn, irregular bowel movements, either constant constipation or frequent bouts of diarrhea, or a general feeling of sluggishness in your gut. It's that uncomfortable fullness that makes you want to unbutton your trousers after a modest meal, or the nagging worry about where the nearest restroom is. You might notice unusual sensitivities to foods you once enjoyed, or just a general sense that your digestive system isn't working as smoothly as it once did. These persistent issues can significantly impact your energy, your mood, and how well your body absorbs vital nutrients, which in turn impacts your overall aging process. Your gut is often referred to as your second brain, and it plays a monumental role in your overall health and how quickly you age. Chronic digestive issues can indicate an imbalanced gut microbiome, the community of bacteria in your intestines. When bad bacteria outweigh the good, it leads to increased inflammation throughout the body, hindering nutrient absorption and weakening your immune system. This systemic inflammation is a major driver of accelerated aging, as it puts constant stress on your cells and organs. A healthy gut is crucial for nutrient absorption, immune function, and even detoxification. So when it's struggling, your whole body is underperforming and aging faster. To help your digestion, incorporate plenty of fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes into your diet. Fiber acts like a broom for your gut, promoting regularity and feeding beneficial gut bacteria. Introduce probiotic-rich foods such as fermented options like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi. These foods are packed with beneficial bacteria that can help restore balance to your gut microbiome. If you're not a fan of fermented foods, a good quality probiotic supplement can be a helpful addition. Always stay hydrated, as water is essential for healthy digestion. Helping to keep things moving smoothly. Practice mindful eating. Chew your food thoroughly and eat slowly. This aids digestion and allows your body to register fullness. Preventing overeating. Try to eat without distractions like TV or your phone. And finally, reduce inflammatory foods. Limit highly processed foods, excessive sugar, artificial sweeteners, and unhealthy fats, which can all disrupt gut balance and fuel inflammation. I remember a gentleman named Robert who had struggled with bloating and constipation for years. He'd tried various over-the-counter remedies with no lasting success. He decided to focus on adding a bowl of plain Greek yogurt with berries for breakfast, and consciously added more vegetables to his lunch and dinner. Within a few weeks, he was amazed at how much more comfortable he felt after meals and how much more regular his digestion became. He realized that nourishing his gut made him feel lighter and more energetic overall. From the gut, let's turn our attention to another crucial area that often sounds the alarm about accelerated aging your brain. We're talking about those frustrating moments of brain fog and memory lapses. This isn't just misplacing your keys occasionally. This is a persistent fogginess, difficulty concentrating, struggling to find the right words, or experiencing more frequent and significant memory lapses than you'd expect. You might walk into a room and forget why you went there more often, or find yourself struggling to recall names or important dates that you used to remember effortlessly. It's that feeling of mental sluggishness, like your thoughts are moving through treacle, making it harder to learn new things, follow conversations, or simply feel sharp and mentally agile. This can be incredibly frustrating and even frightening, making you worry about what the future holds for your cognitive abilities. Chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, and poor blood flow to the brain are major culprits behind accelerated cognitive decline. When your brain isn't getting enough oxygen or nutrients, or is constantly battling inflammation, its cells age faster. Nutritional deficiencies, especially B vitamins and omega-3s, which are vital for brain health, can also play a role. Poor sleep, chronic stress, and even a gut imbalance. Remember, the gut-brain axis can contribute to brain fog and memory issues, essentially putting your brain in an accelerated aging state. Your brain is a supercomputer, and when it's not receiving the right fuel or is under constant stress, its processing speed and memory functions inevitably decline. To boost your brain, embrace a brain-boosting nutrition. Think of the Mediterranean diet: plenty of colorful vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats like olive oil, avocados, and fatty fish such as salmon and mackerel, rich in omega-3s. These nourish brain cells and protect them from damage. Stay mentally active, just like muscles. Your brain needs exercise. Engage in activities that challenge your mind. Learn a new language. Play strategy games. Do puzzles. Read, or pick up a new hobby. This creates new neural pathways and keeps your brain sharp. Prioritize quality sleep. Your brain literally cleanses itself during sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a consistent sleep schedule and a relaxing bedtime routine. Regular physical activity, even gentle walking, improves blood flow to the brain, which is crucial for delivering oxygen and nutrients. It also stimulates the growth of new brain cells. And finally, manage stress. Chronic stress floods your brain with cortisol, which can damage brain cells. Incorporate practices like meditation, deep breathing, or spending time in nature to calm your nervous system. My aunt, a very sharp woman, started forgetting appointments and struggled to follow complex plots in her beloved books. She felt a deep frustration. After hearing about the power of omega-3s and B vitamins for brain health, she started including more oily fish in her diet and took up Sudoku puzzles. Gradually, she noticed the fog lifting. She started recalling details with more ease and felt a renewed confidence in her mental agility. It was a powerful reminder that our brains are incredibly resilient and respond well to consistent care. Beyond our brains, another critical indicator of accelerated aging, and one that affects our independence and mobility, is the silent, often overlooked loss of muscle mass. This isn't just feeling a bit weaker than you used to. This is a noticeable decline in your physical strength and muscle size, making everyday tasks surprisingly difficult. You might find yourself struggling to open jars, lift groceries, get up from a low chair without help, or maintain your balance. It's that feeling of your legs tiring out faster than they used to, or your arms feeling unexpectedly flimsy. This loss of muscle mass, known as sarcopenia, can lead to increased risk of falls, a slower metabolism, and a significant reduction in your overall mobility and independence, making you feel less capable in your own body long before you expect it. Sarcopenia is a natural part of aging, but when it accelerates, it's a strong sign that your body isn't regenerating muscle tissue effectively, or it's losing it at a much faster rate than it should. This can be due to insufficient protein intake, lack of resistance exercise, chronic inflammation, or hormonal changes. Muscle tissue is metabolically active, meaning it helps burn calories and maintain a healthy weight. When you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down, making it easier to gain fat and harder to maintain energy levels. Rapid muscle loss directly impacts your physical resilience and is a key indicator of accelerated biological aging. To combat muscle loss, ensure adequate protein intake. Protein is the building block of muscle. Ensure you're getting enough high-quality protein with every meal. Lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy, legumes, and plant-based options like tofu or quinoa. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at utilizing protein, so we often need more than younger individuals. Resistance training is non-negotiable for muscle maintenance and growth. You don't need a gym membership. Start with bodyweight exercises like squats, lunges, push-ups against a wall, or using resistance bands. Even lifting light weights like cans of soup can make a difference. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions a week. Consult a doctor or physical therapist if you have concerns. Stay active daily, beyond specific exercises. Incorporate more movement into your day. Take the stairs. Park further away. Walk while on the phone. Every bit of activity helps preserve muscle. And finally, prioritize sleep and recovery. Muscles grow and repair during rest. Ensure you're getting enough quality sleep. And don't overdo exercise, allowing your body time to recover. I once spoke with an older gentleman, a retired carpenter, who was worried he couldn't even carry his toolbox anymore. He missed feeling strong and capable. We talked about increasing his protein intake, making sure he had eggs for breakfast and chicken or fish with dinner, and simply starting with standing up and sitting down from a chair 10 times a day. Gradually, he added some light hand weights. It wasn't long before he was able to manage his toolbox again, not only feeling stronger physically, but also gaining a tremendous boost in his confidence and independence. And finally, let's talk about a warning sign that underlies so many of the others, often exacerbating every other issue we've discussed: poor sleep quality. This isn't just one night of tossing and turning. This is chronic difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up feeling unrefreshed. No matter how many hours you've been in bed, You might find yourself waking up multiple times during the night, struggling with insomnia, or feeling drowsy and sluggish throughout the day despite an early bedtime. It's that nagging feeling of being perpetually tired, yet unable to achieve truly restorative sleep. This lack of deep, rejuvenating rest profoundly impacts every system in your body, from your brain to your muscles to your immune system, making you feel perpetually run down and accelerating the aging process in ways you might not even realize. Sleep is your body's most powerful repair and regeneration tool. During deep sleep, your body cleanses toxins from your brain, repairs damaged cells, balances hormones, and strengthens your immune system. When you consistently get poor quality sleep, these vital processes are interrupted. This leads to chronic inflammation, hormonal imbalances, impaired cognitive function, and a weakened immune system, all of which accelerate cellular aging. It's like trying to run a complex machine without ever turning it off for maintenance. Eventually, parts start to break down much faster than they should. Chronic sleep deprivation literally speeds up your biological clock. To improve your sleep, establish a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Optimize your sleep environment. Make your bedroom dark, quiet, and cool. Block out light. Use earplugs if needed. And set your thermostat to a comfortable temperature, typically cooler than daytime temps. Create a mindful evening routine. Wind down an hour or so before bed. Avoid screens like phones, tablets, and TVs, which emit blue light that interferes with melatonin production. Instead, read a book, listen to calming music, take a warm bath, or practice gentle stretching. Watch what you consume. Limit caffeine and alcohol, especially in the afternoon and evening, as they can disrupt sleep. Avoid heavy meals close to bedtime. And finally, regular physical activity can significantly improve sleep quality, but avoid intense exercise too close to bedtime. I remember a woman named Eleanor who used to dread bedtime because she just couldn't switch off. She felt perpetually exhausted and her memory was suffering. After making her bedroom a no-screen zone in the evenings and establishing a simple routine of reading a chapter of a book before bed, she noticed a remarkable difference. Within a few weeks, she was falling asleep more easily and staying asleep for longer stretches. She told me it felt like her body finally had permission to rest, and the positive impact on her energy and clarity was truly transformative. So, we've explored 7 profound messages your body might be sending you. Warning signs that perhaps you're aging faster than you think. But these aren't reasons to despair. They're invitations to take powerful action, to listen to your body, and to reclaim your vitality. We've covered a lot today, haven't we? From that deep, bone-weary fatigue that drains your days, to the persistent stiffness and aches that make every movement a little harder. We looked at the surprising signals your skin can send, revealing deeper truths about your inner health, and dove into those often uncomfortable digestive troubles that can really throw your whole system off balance. Then we tackled the frustrating brain fog and memory lapses that make us question our sharpness, and the quiet but significant loss of muscle strength that can chip away at our independence. And finally, we explored the foundational importance of truly restorative sleep, recognizing how its absence can accelerate every other challenge. But here's the beautiful truth. Recognizing these warnings isn't about resignation. It's about empowerment. It's about understanding that many of these signs are not just inevitable hallmarks of the calendar turning, but rather invitations from your incredible body to make simple yet profound shifts in how you live. Each one of these 7 warnings, whether it's the lingering tiredness, the creaky joints, a sudden change in your skin's texture, a grumbling gut, those moments of mental fogginess, the feeling of losing your strength, or simply not sleeping soundly, offers a unique opportunity for improvement. Remember, you have more control over your aging journey than you might think. It's not about finding a magic pill or a quick fix. It's about consistently making small, thoughtful choices that add up to monumental changes. Imagine waking up feeling truly refreshed, moving with greater ease and less pain, having a clearer mind, a happier gut, and the strength to enjoy all the activities you love. This isn't a pipe dream. It's an achievable reality when you give your body the attention and nourishment it deserves. Think about Mary, who reclaimed her love for gardening by prioritizing proper hydration and whole foods. Or John, the golfer, who found relief from knee pain through anti-inflammatory eating and gentle swimming. Remember Eleanor, who transformed her sleep and felt her memory sharpen by creating a peaceful evening routine. And Robert, who found digestive comfort by embracing fermented foods and fiber. These are real people, just like you, who decided to listen to their bodies and make these gentle shifts. Their stories, and countless others, prove that even seemingly small adjustments can lead to dramatic improvements in how you feel, how you move, and how vibrant your life truly is. Aging is a gift, and it's about adding life to your years, not just years to your life. The goal isn't to look 20 again, but to feel your absolute best at whatever age you are right now. It's about optimizing your health so you can continue to pursue your passions, spend quality time with loved ones, and maintain your independence with joy and confidence. Every single step you take towards better nutrition, consistent movement, stress reduction, and quality sleep is an investment in your future self, an investment in a more energetic, clearer, and more comfortable you. So, I truly hope this conversation has resonated with you. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Have you noticed any of these body warnings in yourself? What steps have you already taken to address them? And what positive changes have you experienced? Share your wisdom and insights in the comments section below. Your experiences could be exactly what someone else needs to hear to start their own journey towards better health. And if you found this video helpful, if it sparked a new thought or gave you a practical tip you're excited to try, please take a moment to give it a thumbs up. Liking the video really helps more people find this valuable information. And, of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos designed to help you live your best, most vibrant life at every age. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Remember, your body is an incredible machine, and it's always working for you. Listen to its whispers, nourish it with care, and embrace the power you have to slow down the clock and truly thrive. Live your best life at every age. You deserve it.